I didn't even see the thing play. Are we live now? Okay. All right, thank you. So the meeting is now called to order. This is the Public Safety Committee meeting for Monday, March 13th. I am the chair, Councilwoman Yolanda McCoy, for the 6th District. At this time, I will call the roll for those members of the committee first. Councilman Oliver. Councilwoman Darby.
Present.
Councilman Johnson. Councilman Spadola.
Present.
Councilman Mills.
Present.
President Congo.
Here.
And any other council members who are not on the committee, if you can please make yourself.
Councilman Vincent White, First District.
Thank you.
Councilmember Letitia Bracy at large.
All right, thank you, council members. Okay, today is actually going to be a fairly short meeting. We had three items on the agenda initially. 2 resolutions have been pulled, so today we will just be having a presentation by our Fire Chief Looney on the Fire Explorer program. Is Chief Looney already on the call, the Zoom call?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, Chief.
Good evening, City Council members and City Council President Congo.
Good evening.
Would you like me to begin, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Okay. Our Wilmington Fire Department, we currently have a Explorer post. It's an exciting opportunity for young men and women ages 14 through 20 from the city of Wilmington to become members of our Explorer post. One of our primary missions is to educate and empower youth by developing their interest in the fire and emergency medical services career field. The Explorer Post, it's a structured program that we introduce our explorers to fire and emergency medical services through classroom instruction and hands-on training. The program activities revolve around leadership, community service, career, physical fitness, and fire and life safety prevention. Our Explorer Post was established in 2003 by then Chief Willie Patrick. Several of our past explorers have ultimately been hired since its inception. Currently, we have 8 explorers currently on the Wilmington Fire Department. We are affiliated with the Boy Scouts of America, Delmarva Council, and we're under the Exploring for Life Learning Career Education Program. The explorers, we meet 2 Saturdays a month. Uniforms are provided by the department. The beauty of this is the explorers will gain a real-world training at the Delaware State Fire School, paid by the department. We regularly participate in community service events. It's a great peer-to-peer experience, gain life experience, along with leadership experience. Majority of the training is conducted by Wilmington firefighters. They learn first aid skills. It's a great character and resume builder for high school and college students. Mentoring by our own work professionals. And it's an opportunity, there's also opportunities to attend regional Explorer conferences. Some of our requirements are ages 14 through 20, you must have completed the 8th grade. If under age 18, you must have a parent or guardian sign consent to participate in the Explorer Post. We're looking for good moral character and good physical health and able to participate in physical activities. A minimum of a 2-year commitment and maintain a C average in all school subjects. Right now, we have a committee that consists of 6 of our firefighters, 2 lieutenants, a captain. It's overseen by a battalion chief, along with, in total, there's 7 on our committee. In the committee, they are tasked with running the post. They are tasked with coming up with training and schedules projects or community service projects that we're going to attend. Throughout the year, we do a calendar school year. Currently, we're recruiting for the end of this year and going into the next fall school year. During the summer hours or summer days, the program will shut down at the end of June. Come July and August, all of our explorers get to experience ride-along with all of our men and women in our 6 different stations. The program, right now, like I said, I think all council received an updated flyer for recruitment. We currently have 8 in the post, but obviously we're looking to increase that to somewhere between 15 and 20. Does anybody have any questions?
All right, thank you. All right, thank you, Chief Looney. Does any of the council members have any questions? Okay, Councilman White?
Hello, Chief.
How you doing, sir?
The recruitment efforts, where are they centered?
Well, recruitment, we've been going to all the area schools, high schools, community centers. We've done a heavy amount of recruitment via social media on our Facebook, Wilmington Fire Facebook page, and our Instagram page. But our members of the committee have been out to our high schools, the community centers. We've advertised with flyers. We've actually had some of our committee members have actually been out to some of the community centers and actually discussed with the leaders out there of those community centers about the program and to describe the program to them.
Yes, you may follow.
Follow up. So would those centers include William Hicks Center or the Powell Center on Market Street?
Yes, sir. William Hicks, Fram, the Teen Warehouse, the Latin American Community Center were just a few that we did go out to. Also the Greater Oaks or the Community Education Building right there at 11th and French. We've been out to that location.
Okay. Does anyone else have any questions?
Madam Chairwoman, Councilwoman Darby has a question, and Councilman Johnson is present.
Okay. All right, Councilman Darby, ask your question, please.
Yes, thank you, Chair. So my question is, in regards to when you're capturing data into who's applying for the program, are you tracking if they're city residents and if they're relatives to current fire men and women? Because my concern is that we're going to get a lot of, in the past, there were a lot of non-city kids when it was running in the past, a part of the program, and they were all sons, I don't know, daughters of people who were currently in the fire department. And I don't have a problem with that being the case, but that shouldn't be the majority of the class where they're non-city kids and just the kids of firemen and women.
Just to address that, Councilwoman, myself and Captain Griff Jordan ran the program for approximately 8 years. And I will say there were family members, but by no means was that the majority of the post. I'm not sure where you got that. Right now we have 8, and of those 8, they are from the city, with one of those explorers being a son of a current firefighter who actually lives in the city. But I do agree with you. That's not what our goal is. We do encourage our men and women, if their children would like to be part of this program, we encourage that. But we are focusing on city residents.
Okay, is there any other questions? Because I did have, okay. Councilman Oliver.
Thanks. I'd just like to be acknowledged, and I
Okay.
do have one question. I don't know if I missed it.
Yes.
Are they currently, I know at one point when y'all were doing the advertising or promoting, are y'all still currently going to the high schools or Del Tech or the Votech schools?
Yes, we're still actively recruiting. And as of today, I sent everyone on council an updated flyer with contact information because we are still recruiting, and we are still going out to various locations, following up from our previous visits in an attempt to recruit explorers.
Yes, you may follow.
Thank you. As a follow-up, someone asked the question a little differently. Have y'all, have your staff been to Howard High School? Has your staff attended the Team Warehouse or the
Yes.
PAL Center? One second, I'm sorry. The PAL Center, this is my specific question. The PAL Center, because I've been up there and there's a lot of teenagers up there. Has your staff attended William Hicks Anderson or the Teen Center? And the reason why I'm saying that, not just putting flyers at the door, but maybe having a job fair, a small job fair for just recruiting only, and maybe contact them agencies and talk to the supervisors, whoever's working that evening, to say, look, my staff will be over there with a table with some individuals to give out applications and explain how y'all think it's important to become a firefighter. And maybe get one of the private rooms over there. Someone can have a table in a room. There's someone that may be interested. They can go inside a room and talk to the youth to explain what y'all do. Because just to put out flyers, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I was told when I was asking the last time when y'all had a class, I asked these same places, and they said, yeah, they received flyers, 2 of them, but they were just left at the door. So nobody came to do any, that's not recruiting to me, that's just putting out the flyer.
And to answer that, Councilwoman, we have been to the recent community resource fairs promoting our Explorer Post. That was at the Hicks Anderson, the PAL, along with the Teen Warehouse. We're currently, the committee has a meeting next week, but they are currently going to start following up with all those organizations to put on the presentation for our program. We have a PowerPoint presentation geared towards the program that we do at our open houses when we have an open house throughout the year.
Thank you, and I don't thank you as a follow-up, Mr. Chair. And I don't think it's I don't think it's a bad idea just to maybe have something in the lobby here for one day as a recruitment, because I've had job fairs in the lobby before, just to firefighter, just to invite people. You don't have to go everywhere, but just so it looks like you're really, trying. I know you all are, but thanks a lot.
Thank you,
you.
Councilman Oliver, and thank you, Chief Looney. I just actually had a few questions. I'm sorry, did you? Okay, good. All right, so my questions was, when actually was the last time that we had this program? I do remember that it was on hiatus for some time, so I just wanted to follow up, like, what was the year span between the last program and what you're starting back up now?
It's been approximately, I want to say 4 years now. 2019 is when we closed down, idled the program due to, lack of interest. And then we went into COVID, and then that's when the decision was made to just idle the program. But we see such a need for it. That's why, we've revisited, and we're going at it aggressively as we can. We have funding in our current budget for the Explorer program. We see the merit, even on my personal level, I've seen the merit getting to, be involved with these young men and women, and, seeing them come on the department, years later. But it's a very important program. We need to be out there in the community more. And I think this is our way, the Wilmington Fire Department's way of getting out there in the community and, being mentors to these young men and women.
Okay, so then my next question is, when it comes to the young people, it looks like you have eight
Right now,
people
yes.
are enrolled or they are participating. How many actually enrolled? How many signed up for this? But you have 8 participants.
Well, we had our first open house, and we had approximately, I guess, 10 or 11, 10 or 11, guys and girls came with their parents or guardians. And then from that, we were able to, 8 of them actually signed on officially to be part of the post.
Okay. And then one more question, Chief. Just one, since this is actually from year 14 to year 20, are you anticipating at the completion of your of the second year that you'll be looking to hopefully get those 20-year-olds to come back and to apply for the academy when they turn 21?
Ideally, yes. I mean, ideally, and that's why we want to give them the training and the resources. We're really looking to expand what the program in a manner of items we didn't do last time around. We would like to get them certification type training once they reach that age to set them up for success for potentially maybe coming on this department or other departments.
Okay. Do you have another question? All right, Councilman Oliver.
Thank you. And I just want to make a correction, Chief, when you said it was lack of interest, it was not lack of interest. It was the prior chief who was in there, because I remember Bud Friel was always pushing for this. So he was stating it at that time it wasn't any months. I just wanted to clear that up. It wasn't lack of interest. It wasn't on your clock. Thank you.
All right.
If there are no other questions, I just would like to thank Chief Looney for giving us the progress on our, I guess this is basically the first cohort now of the new and improved
Yes.
Fire Explorer program.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So spread the word, everybody, for us, please.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. If I could just have one last question. Just want to make certain that you're, when it comes to the promotion, you have given us flyers and we have definitely shared it on our social media. I've seen just about most of the council persons that I am friends with I've seen it. But besides our social medias, is there any other way that you're putting this word out besides the flyers? Because it seems as though, the internet is the fastest way to communicate right now.
We've shared it on the city's webpage, the mayor's webpage. We did a press release on it. Also, there is a website, and it's on the flyer that I sent out today. The city's homepage. You can go right onto the top of the webpage. It'll say, "How do I do such and such?" And when you do that drop down, it takes you right into our Explorer post with all the information, an application that you can fill out. But we're working on. If anybody has any suggestions, to assist us on how to, get that message out, I mean, please send me an email and let me know, and we'll look into it.
All right, Chief, are you using our one of our local channels, channel 22, WITN or 28, just to make certain that more people are aware?
I do believe Council President Congo, I think in one of his emails a couple weeks ago, I think we had that on WITN along with it's in the monitors on all the elevators in the city county building. But I do believe at one point it was on WITN, but we could reach out for further advertisement.
Okay. All right, we'll make certain that you have those contacts. Well, WITN, of course, is right here within the building, but, any other station, we definitely want to make certain that more of our young people are encouraged to look into this.
All right, very good. Thank you very much for allowing me this time.
All right, thank you. If there are no other questions, okay, then I'll take a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Second.
So moved.
It's been moved and seconded. Thank you so much for taking the time with us this evening, Wilmington. Thank you so much, Chief Looney, and we'll end this meeting tonight. You have a great evening.
Great.
Thank you.